Melissa, thank you again for all that you've done for us these past few months. Wait until you hear this guest. Like many women across the nation, our next guest is proud to say she is a breast cancer survivor. She is also an avid public servant and now an author of this book. Her hit new book is called Getting Things Off My Chest, a survivor's guide to staying fearless and fabulous in the face of breast cancer. Welcome back to the show, Melanie Young. And that book cover, we're going to show it in a moment. It is spectacular. It is selling on Amazon. And Getting Things Off My Chest, it's really doing quite well. And they want you to write another book.
Absolutely, and I'm ready.
Melanie, congratulations on the success of this. Tell us your story and tell us what women need to know about getting things off their chest these days.
I'm a local Chattanoogan, born and bred here. I did not have breast cancer in my family. I was diagnosed after finding a tumor in my lump in my breast, doing a self-examination. So my first message is to everybody, examine your breast. Get your annual mammograms starting at age 40, and don't be afraid to examine your breasts. You could save your life by finding early detection. I went through a double mastectomy with reconstruction, which is your option, which is great because you're whole again. I did do chemo. It wasn't great, but I learned to take better care of my body in the process by drinking more water, exercising, and eating better. And as a result, I came out healthier than ever, and I'm cancer-free and in remission. Very
depressing statistic that's out right now.
Yes.
You said there's an article in the New York Times today talking
Yes.
about women of the South, especially African-American
Yes.
women. In Memphis, one of the highest states in the nation
Yes.
with breast cancer for black women.
Yes, actually, it's a gripping article. It's in today's New York Times about how Afro-American women tend to have a higher percentage of breast cancer and death from breast cancer. And a lot of it is socioeconomic, a lot of it is cultural, and they're trying to find ways by going into churches to talk to women about, examination, getting mammograms. Don't be afraid to have people touch your body, because when Afro-American women tend to be diagnosed, it's at late stage. And Memphis is has the highest incident of this, which
Well,
was
you know what?
really frightening.
I mean, women may be afraid, but men are the same way when it comes to
Yeah.
prostate exams, when it
Yeah.
comes to colonoscopies. Nobody likes it, but you know what? It will save your life because,
Yeah.
I mean, the percentages of life-saving measures, it's so high these days, which is wonderful.
Yeah, you have to just be aware of your body. And if I could tell anybody to make a promise to themselves in the new year, take care of your body and be aware of everything going on. And don't be afraid to get tested. Don't be afraid to ask. If you see something, say something. Don't say, I'll deal with it later.
Let me go ahead and show these things that
Yeah.
are up on the screen. And once again, these are tips, takeaway tips. Be physically active, as you just mentioned. Make smart food choices. And this is new. Use sunscreen
Yes.
daily.
Well, I tested positive for the BRCA2 gene. After I was diagnosed, my surgeon and oncologist said to test. And that means I have a higher percentage for melanoma and also for ovarian, so I had my ovaries removed. But we are in the South. We have sun exposure. You have to wear sunscreen daily. Even in front of the computer, they say that you could get ultraviolet rays. You have to wear sunscreen daily.
The importance of sleep is the next thing. Get enough sleep.
Yeah,
Your mind really needs to be at rest at least 6.5 hours a day.
Yeah.
You cannot, people say I'm going to catch up on my sleep on the weekend. Once that sleep is gone, you can't catch up on that.
You can't. Do you know there's a study out now looking at women who work at night, overnight shifts, because there's a higher incidence of breast cancer. There's a study about that. So sleep, makes you stressed. It doesn't make you focused. You don't eat properly. And I'm going to go back to movement. More studies out, 30 minutes a day of aerobic exercise.
The last thing is
Yeah.
handling stress. We have a doctor who comes on this show
Yeah.
once a month, Dr. Klinner, and he says that is the biggest reason why people are coming into his office today is because of stress.
Well, stress, sparks up your cortisol, which is, makes you puff out.
Sure.
You eat more when you're stressed. You don't sleep. It
If
goes
you're-
back to all those things.
Right, if you're tired, you eat to stay awake,
Yeah.
which brings more calories. You
Yeah.
eat late at night. It's an
Yeah.
ongoing situation.
You have to find ways to, reduce stress. For me, exercise. It raises your endorphins. It makes you feel better. It keeps your weight down. You don't eat as much because you're moving, and sleep.
Melanie, I just am so proud of you. You are
Thank
a Chattanooga
you.
native. Your mom, of course, is the Purple Lady, who everybody loves. We'll show the book once again. It is available on Amazon, but I want real quickly, before we go, talk about the 2 awards for this book.
Yes, I won the Handcraft Heroes Breast Cancer Awareness Award for my advocacy work and the Caring Advocate for Recovery Through the Arts for my advocacy of movement as a way to heal your body and heal your mind.
You know what? You need family, you need support, and you've got a wonderful husband as well.
Yes, I
who
do.
is right there with you. Melanie Young, I wish you all the best.
Thank you and happy holidays. It's such a pleasure to
I
be back
gave
in
your
Chattanooga.
book as a present to a friend of mine. She wrote me the nicest email. I need to send it to you. I will.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, we're back with more right after this on 3 Plus You.